Hey guys, this is Rosemary Groner from BusyBudgeter.com and Hot Mess to Home Success. I'm going to teach you real quick today how to create an inspiration board to save a lot of time and money. I do these every time I decorate an area, whether it be, we just did a full one for when we renovated our RV, and when I redo my office or bedroom, whatever I'm doing, I always start with an inspiration board because it means that I'm not going to screw up, buy a bunch of stuff that doesn't work for the space, and then have to spend the time and money to return it all. So just real quick, you're just going to create, this is in PicMonkey. PicMonkey has free options. You can do everything I'm doing here today for free. If you do want to upgrade to get some of the premium features, it's pretty cheap. I believe it's like $2.99 a month, and you can cancel after you've done your inspiration board. So you're just going to click create new right here. And then what I want you to do is I want you to pick out all the stuff you like. I've already done a lot of this here for you. But so in this case, there's a couple ways you can do this. If you're just looking for flooring, you can do a Google's images search and then just type in flooring and then look at all the options and pick out one you like. This is nice because once you pull it up, it's already an image. You just right click, click save image as, and then I've already saved these. I don't want to do it again, but it just saves it as an image. And then you can go back here and you can drag to a current image. So then you can reduce the size of this. And I like to keep the components where they're going to be. So if it's on the floor, I like to keep it on the bottom. Okay, so then we've got our floors, and you can also flip these in and out. Like when you get your final image done, you're like, oh, I do not love those floors. Like you can just remove that image or just put one over top of it. So this is the bedding that I really like. So I'm going to click here, save image, but I believe I've already done that. So we're going to drag to the image. If you don't, so mine always saves to the bottom here. If yours doesn't do that, you can also do add image right here and then from computer and find it where you put it. So this can be two things. This is an Etsy image that I got from right here. But I don't just, so this is for the sun. I love you more than yesterday, but not as much as tomorrow. But the reason why I really wanted this picture is because this is kind of the feel and the energy and the look of what I want my room to have in the end. So it wasn't just about the sign for me. I really wanted the whole image on there. Now, if I didn't want this whole room, I could also create a new canvas, put the sign on there, and then crop the rest of the picture out. So it's just the sign and put the sign in here. But in this case, this is kind of the energy that I'm looking to have in the whole room. So I want that to be on my inspiration board because this white background is kind of what I want to do with the walls. The floors I want to be a little bit darker. And the nightstands in my case are probably going to be white, but that's kind of like the same idea that I'm looking for. Okay, so then we continue to go on. We've got, oh, that one is not, oh, that's a web page. That's why. So sometimes when you're trying to get something, this is actually, I think this is an example. So if you look at the image on the website, sometimes it doesn't say save as picture, or if it does let you save as picture, it'll say that it's a web link and it won't load into PicMonkey. So how you get around that is by picking the image you want and then loading it up on its own. So open link in a new tab. How am I doing? There we go. Okay, so you open it up on its own and then save image as. Nope, that's not going to work. So the other way we can do this, and this little trick, is you can say Target Magnolia Bedding and do the image search. As the companies start using files that are more like movable, so that like you can zoom in and look around and stuff like that, it really kind of screws us a little bit because we can't hack it as easily. Let's see if we can do the save image as image. So that's what we need. We need a JPEG image. So now we've got that by just doing images. Now, if I open this page, I'm not going to be able to save it as an image because it's going to go right back to that, to like the movable image where I can't save it. But I can do the one that I just did. And that's really all I need. Now, the one thing I will tell you about this is that they're pixelated when they're big because they're really just thumbnails. But for what I'm doing, that's totally fine. I don't really care. Okay. So you can then keep going and do more of these if you want. But the idea, you can do wall colors. So like we did this a lot with Sherwin-Williams. So Sherwin-Williams gray. And then I always click images just because it's easier. And then what I'm looking for is more something like, first I want to pick out my gray, and then I'll actually load it. Repost gray is what I want. Repost gray. Repost, I don't know how to say that. It's thinking. It doesn't know what to do with me. There we go. No, okay. I've never had that happen before. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for right here. So we can load that up, save image as, PNG image also works. PNG or JPEG, either of those will work here. And then we're going to, so this is like what they call a grayish, it's like a beige gray. And then boom. And so you can do this with tons of stuff. Like if you look at my Instagram, I did one for the RV, and it had like, basically I picked out my couch, my table, my lighting. I picked out all of that stuff. And as I decided not to do something, I just switched it out to something new, right? So like if I decided not to go with this paint, I'm going to put the new paint on there. This is super helpful when you're mixing patterns like wallpaper and things like that, flooring, rather than buying all that flooring, getting it here and realizing like, crap, I don't love this as much as I did. It's a lot easier to see it on a board and go, oh, all of this is going to look really good together, versus if this gray was too blue gray and not really like beige gray, then I can switch it out. And I know what's going to happen before I get it all in the room and I've taken the time and the money to get it all in. Okay, I hope that helps.